Yes, sir, in the white hat.
The question was, you guys are absolutely phenomenal. We would like to hear more of those questions.
Please pay attention to your peers here. Yes, continue.
Okay, you weren't listening to me at all, were you? Yeah.
We can paraphrase that. It's very simple.
Please go
How
ahead.
do you take such really lame and underappreciated actors such as Jason Segel and Ed Helms and make them so good? The question was about comedic actors and taking them into more of a dramatic comedy fold, I guess, and the process of that. You know, it's interesting because we like to employ a lot of improvisation in our films, and we work from a very traditional, structured script, and certainly in the case of Jeff, with all the plotting of the signs and whatnot, it was probably our most structured script to date. But we really do believe in improvising the dialogue of the scene so you can find something more organic, and certainly comedic actors are used to the process of improvisation. So our invitation to these guys is, you do this so well in maybe the Judd Apatow camp or whatnot, you know, do you want to come with us and do this, and we can take it into a more dramatic realm, you know, towards the end of the film, and these guys are just so great that they were looking to do something a little bit different with their careers, and so it was just a really good marriage for all of us. Like, you know, we get movie stars and they get to do something different, so.
We got to help those guys out, you know.
Yeah.
All right, yes, down here. How do you feel seeing your own work like this? Is this the first time you've seen the finished?
This is the first time we've seen it with a public crowd. We just pretty much cry through the whole thing. It has nothing to do with the movie. It has everything to do with what you go through to get a movie made. And when we hear you guys appreciate it, I think we just, I mean, it's kind of sad to say, but we've kind of had some of the peak emotional experiences of our lives in movie theaters. And to share that with you guys and to hopefully do that with y'all, it's, you know, it's like why you do this. It's the best.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically I was wondering, the inspiration for the script, is there any truth in the brother relationship there?
She's asking about the inspiration for the
No, you
story.
didn't.
Any truth in there?
I mean, the answer is there's a lot of Jeff and Pat in both me and Jay. You know, we've been making movies together and making little weird art together since I can remember. We're about 3.5 years apart. And on any given day, you know, we are the Jeff and the Pat of that relationship. You know, as far as these guys in the film, you know, they really have an amazing chemistry together, and we all kind of got together and had some hangout sessions before we shot the film, and we discovered very quickly that they loved each other the way that, in a lot of ways, the way that Jay and I do. They have a very good ability to see the funny and the sad in each of the characters. So that's something that you know, for better or for worse, Jay and I also share.
All right, yes, please. Do you guys believe in signs yourself?
Mom, you want to talk about this?
Yes.
You do? Really? This is huge, guys. We're gonna break through up here. Yeah, I kind of think we do. I guess you could look at the theory of there are empirical signs out there, or like Jeff, if you look long enough and you look hard enough, you may see God speaking to you through a package of powdered donuts at the 7-Eleven. So either way, you know, you can take some guidance if you want to see it there.
Did you have a question? Yes. Where'd you guys shoot this?
We shot the film in a place called Metairie, Louisiana, where we grew up, which is the first suburb outside of Louisiana. And we just, outside of New Orleans, sorry, Louisiana. We just love the idea that, doubling this film for Baton Rouge is a city that's like 60 miles outside of New Orleans, and a lot of people who live there, they never go to New Orleans, and it's like they have this magical, mysterious, amazing place right there, yet they just sit there right outside waiting or afraid of it for some reason. And our characters in our film are a bit like that. They're in a bit of a stasis period, and so we like that little element of it.
Yes.
How did you come up with the plot and the characters?
How did you come up with the plot and the characters?
The universe told us about it.
Okay.
I have no idea how to answer that question, bro. I mean, our movies do start with a character. We wrote a short film. This started as a short film in 2003. Mark and I were just thinking about a guy. I mean, we spent a lot of time in Austin, Texas. We know a lot of people who muse about the nature of the universe and their place in it. That musing might be aided by marijuana, possibly. And it probably started with the impetus to take a person like that and to actually put him in the world and have them go on a grand adventure. Now, we are realism filmmakers. We're never gonna make a movie set in Camelot. But for Jeff, we love the idea that his knight's quest was happening in the suburban strip malls of Baton Rouge, like the lamest place on earth, and that he's finding these signs in the parking lot of a Kmart. I mean, for us, when he pulls the knife out of the chopping block, that's the sword and the stone in Jeff's head. So, we just got excited about it and took off from there.
Okay. We have time for one more. Go ahead, please.
That actually sort of leads on what I wanted to ask, which is how conscious are you about working with symbolism in the film? I saw at the beginning there's this hole in the window great thing, and Jeff is sort of like a person with a hole in him, and then he patches it up after.
Ladies and gentlemen, the real Jeff who lives at home is right here amongst us tonight. We'll be signing autographs afterwards. I love that you saw that, and I hope that people see some things like that in the movie, and not to be preachy in any way, shape, or form, but there's a beauty and a hilarity to Jeff. Jay and I are in love with him as a character. He sees things that may not be there, but he's got passion, and he goes for them, and he has no embarrassment about it, and he falls on his face. We love you. You will be our next movie. Come see us afterwards. Thank you guys so very much for coming.